Good morning. Oh, I've said before, and I will say again, Canada is a work in progress. It is a nation that is far from perfect, but it is a nation that is striving to be better. And right now, we do need to address the issue of the residential schools and of the violently racist policy that this country has long held towards Native peoples. It's time to address these things. It's time to deal with them. It's time to recognize the harm that has been done, not only in the deaths of thousands of children, but also in the destruction of thousands of children who physically survived, but who never recovered from the nightmare of the residential schools. The reality is that wherever the missionaries go, they beat and rape their Christianity into the children of the nations that they invade. And it is an invasion. And it is an invasion motivated by the arrogant belief that they know best what is good for us. That they know what we need. That they, who have never experienced our culture or our environment, know what we need to change in order to be able to be perfect. Missionaries are a blight. They are a sickness. They are, let's be honest, terror. And Canada allowed missionaries, not just Catholic, but Anglican as well, to terrorize the Native peoples for over a century. And what do missionaries do? They destroy. They destroy the culture. They erase the history. They beat and rape their religion into the children. And they create an irreparable hole in the collective psyche of the nations that they end up dominating. Missionaries destroy. And missionaries are just the first wave. They are invariably closely followed by the mining consortiums, the lumber consortiums, the rubber consortiums, and the fruit consortiums, all looking to exploit the resources under the land that the missionaries are clearing of natives. Because that's ultimately what the missionaries do. They clear the land for settlement. They clear the path to allow other, even more insidious forms of exploitation to take place. And that is what missionaries have done in Canada to the natives. They have destroyed Native culture, Native civilization, Native history. They've destroyed it. It is not that the natives have no history. It is that the missionaries have erased that history. And this goes all over the world. But here in Canada, this Canada Day, we really need to remember the Native peoples and the harm done by the missionaries, because missionaries destroy. Missionaries go into a region and they destroy it. They destroy the people, and they pave the way for the destruction of the environment by resource extraction corporations. And that's the whole point of missionaries. It is not to save, it is to subjugate and to destroy. There is a lot of harm that has been done, and none of that harm can really be repaired, but it can be addressed. And this Canada Day, instead of fireworks, let's observe some silence. Let's observe a very long moment of silence. Not just for the children who were beaten and raped to death in those hellholes, the residential schools, but also for those children unlucky enough to survive the ordeal and who now carry the scars, who carry the wounds, who carry everything that was done to them. Everything that was done to us. The children who carry that moment of silence for them as well. It's time. It's time.